Hello everybody, Psych with Psych's Wreck, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. Oh boy, quite a game, quite a lot of a game. And I'll get into all of that as I show off the wreck of this game. It's called the Picador. And one thing this game, I believe, introduced the concept of is vehicle modification. So this is my custom-built Pimpcador, I guess. But as you can see, it's got the headlight attachments, it's got a roof scoop and a hood scoop, gold wire rims. It actually has a slight body attachment. It's got dual exhaust right there. There you can see right there the little side skirt addition. And it's also got two planks of wood in the back. But if you can see right between the two planks of wood, those are actually nitrous oxide tanks. So, oh, and I can also do things like, I got it, hydraulics. Just boom, 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 boom. Yeah, good times. And as you can see from the fact that there's, there we go. There's a tank under this bridge. Yes, I have 100% completed this game, which I was going to do regardless, but I would have done so just on my own volition. But what's really strange about this game, and I'll get into a little bit with the series in general, but what's really strange about this game is that this is the only game in the Grand Theft Auto series, except for Grand Theft Auto Advanced, that the unique jumps, which is a thing that you can do in every game from number 3 onward, this is the only game where the unique jumps do not count for the 100% completion. Every other game, 3, 4, 5, Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, and Chinatown Wars, all of those games, the unique jumps constitute 100% game completion. And those are just like, there's ramps scattered around the city and you have to jump over things or on top of things and blah, blah, blah. And, you do all of them and you get that sort of thing. So while it wasn't required for this game to do all the unique jumps, I did it anyways, just because I felt like it deserved to be done. I mean, they included it in this game. I don't know why they didn't make it a thing to where you weren't, required to do it, but whatever. So the main, big deal of this game is that it's huge, and it's called San Andreas because that's the name of the state that it's in, California. And as such, it has 3 very prominent, kind of southwest Pacific-ish cities. You have Los Santos, which is right here, which is very much like Los Angeles. You have San Fierro, right here, which is San Francisco. And then over here, you have Las Venturas, which is Las Vegas, which I know is Nevada, but hey, this game can make up its own rules because it can. I figure I'll just drive around a little bit, show off each of the different areas and whatnot. What else? I guess I could talk about what does constitute 100% in this game, because this game has a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Obviously, all the story missions, including the side story missions, of which will, it'll make mention of, what's a side mission and what isn't, I think. Regardless, just do everything that there's little, letters that denote where missions take place, so just do those. The collectible items. Each area has a specific collectible item that you can do to earn some money, as well as get, part of the 100% completion bonus. Los Santos has tags, spray painted things around the city that you spray paint over, very much like Tony Hawk's Underground 2 or American Wasteland, I guess would be the more appropriate game to reference. So you spray paint all those. San Fierro has snapshots, which are these basically little camera icons that you take a picture of, and you get that particular icon collected. Las Venturas has horseshoes, which are literally just collectibles that you have to go to a specific spot and collect it. Obviously, is made significantly easier and I believe required, or you have to have super skill to do it. you need the jetpack. And also, yeah, there's a jetpack. And then throughout the entire play area, there are oysters. Because there's a lot of, oh, hey, I just hit another picador, but you're not tricked out, so you don't matter as much. So get out of here, you goof. Throughout all the water areas of the game, the ocean that surrounds the entire play area, as well as like the rivers and lakes involved, there are oysters at the bottom of those particular bodies of water, so you have to swim down to collect them. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the first game in the Grand Theft Auto series that features swimming. Because before that, if you jumped in the water, you would just kind of die. So that's cool. And I don't know if this is for sure, but I believe it's the first game in the series to offer, or to feature like a food mechanic where you have to constantly eat in order to survive, and if you don't, then you lose health until you die. And when I say constantly, I mean like it takes a long time for you to get hungry, basically. But I don't know if that's for sure or not, but I do know for a fact it's the first game with swimming, because I looked that up recently. What else? Like that. The vehicle challenges, there are just different like little driving challenges that involve like bicycles or motorcycles or things like that. The stadium events, which are my favorite, each city has a stadium, and each stadium has these specialty events. I'm trying to remember if I remember them all. Los Santos is like a dirt figure eight race, which unlocks kind of a stock car, as well as a monster truck. San Fierro has a demolition derby style event, but it's not like a demolition derby, it's more so a keep away, where you have to drive around for X amount of time without having your vehicle destroyed by the opponents. And then Las Venturas, I know one of the events, oh, my lights are gone. Well, that sucks. Las Venturas has a like motorcycle stunt challenge where you have to drive a motorcycle like up ramps and through hoops of fire or something like that, things of that nature. So I know there's one for sure. I can't remember what the other event is because there's two events at that one, but for the life of me it escapes me. Anyways, we've reached the second of the two cities, San Fierro, which, just point this out, hold on, is very similarly shaped to San Francisco, and the only reason I know that is because of Driver San Francisco. So you have like essentially the Golden Gate Bridge here, the Oakland Bay Bridge here, the whole like pier side on this end and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Here's an airport. Was I going to show off something else? Not that I remember. What's the next thing? Learn all the moves from the gyms. There's gyms where you can pay to learn different, physical attacks to just have, I guess. There's a gym per area, so. All the ammunition shooting range challenges. Obviously, there's like gun stores, and you complete their challenges to like a shooting challenge, a shooting range of all the different types of. I don't know if it's all the different types of weapons, but like handguns, shotguns, machine guns, things of that nature. The odd jobs. Odd jobs are basically like, good people things like fighting fires and destroying criminal vehicles with a police car, and rescuing people with an ambulance, and driving a taxi, taxiing people around. So, that's nice, I guess. It's a nice little reminder of humanity, I guess. Oh, another picador with boards in the back. That's not a thing you can purchase for a vehicle, for one of these vehicles. You just have to find one like that. Or sometimes they'll have Sprunk cans in the back. Sprunk being, I guess, a energy drink, or I imagine it being like Surge. Remember Surge? Remember how cool that was at the time? What's the next thing? Oh, the import-export. Basically, there's a list of vehicles that the game wants you to bring back to it. So you go off, you find that vehicle, you bring it back, and there's 3 or 4 or 5 lists of vehicles. And when you do that, then you have the ability to, you know, export a vehicle, or import, excuse me, you do that to export the vehicles, and then once you do all that, then you have the ability to import specialty vehicles. I'll get back to everything in a second. I just wanted to point out that this sweet submarine. Yeah, I know. Whatever. Also, ugh, subs. May you follow the path of the Kursk, you creepy thing. You're not like Clanker from Clanker's Cavern. Race tournaments, I honestly don't remember those. I'm assuming it's literally just races, you know, point A to point B. I know for the vehicle ones, you race against other opponents, and then the first one across the finish line wins, so there's like sets of races per area. The driving schools, there's different schools that just teach you basic driving skills, and if you complete them all, then you complete them. And if you get gold rating on each of the events per school, then you unlock a special vehicle in that particular area. So I guess that's special. Asset missions. Each area has... I don't care. Each area has certain assets, which are basically delivery missions. Where if you do enough of them, then... Oh, skidding. If you do enough of them, then you know, unlock that property for the ability to earn you revenue. Very similar to something like Scarface, even though Scarface clearly came out after this game and was probably... Actually, you know what? I'm not sure about that because this game came out... Or, yeah, no, definitely. This game came out in 2004, and I believe Scarface came out in 2006. Or did it come out in 2003? I'm not sure, but regardless. That's that, and then the safe houses. There are 29 safe houses throughout the entire game. You purchase them all, and other than having save points, that counts towards your 100%. So that's everything that is required for 100%. And then the unique jumps so it's like 101%, even though it's like it should be 100% because it's classic Grand Theft Auto. Especially considering the 2 games that were made before this one, that being 3 and Vice City, had the unique jumps as part of the 100%, and every game made after it, aside from Grand Theft Auto Advanced, which I honestly just know nothing about, so... But every game made after that, unique jumps are required for 100% game completion. And what's really nice about 100% game completion in this game is that it gives your vehicles double armor, double durability. So you can do stuff like that. You can just run into, you know, a semi-truck and just kind of get out of it perfectly fine. Oh, but I suppose the other thing that I could talk about is my experience with the Grand Theft Auto series. Oh boy. I do have experience with the Grand Theft Auto series. It's very it's very spotty and kind of all over the place, and honestly some of it's not been great, but the fact of the matter is I have, so I guess I'll discuss it. Am I going the... Oh, I am going the right way. It's just I actually didn't intend on going this way because I believe... Yep, this is the dam. It's like the Sherwood Dam or Sherman Dam. Not really sure. Obviously based off the Hoover Dam. But anyways, my experience, the first one that I ever played, I think I played it. It's just, if I did play it, it was for collectively 30 minutes one time, was Grand Theft Auto 2, because my brother had it, and I know that for a fact because, oh goodness. That's not good. Can I just hoof it up this? Now I gotta go down. I'll do this real careful like. Oh, so good. A little bit of off-road, and even though this vehicle clearly does not belong on the off-road. Well, there we go. Okay. Worked out for the best. Just took a little detour. Actually, you know what? I don't want to go this way because, yeah, I'm going to get shot at a lot. Anyways, I know for a fact it was Grand Theft Auto 2 because I specifically remember the game case on his floor. And I recently looked through all the different games in the Grand Theft Auto series, and as soon as I saw the case for Grand Theft Auto 2, I just had this kind of instant, like, deja vu moment, and I was like, why does that look so familiar? And that's when I remembered that's where it's from. So I know for a fact that he had Grand Theft Auto 2, and I'm assuming that I played it. And then the next game in the series that I played was Vice City. Oh boy. And the reason that I played Vice City was because back in that particular year, which I believe is either 2003 or could have been 2004, but it was when the game was relevant, so I'm assuming it was either 2003, maybe 2002. But my cousin was going to be getting it for Christmas, and he unwrapped it and was already playing the game before he was officially, like, given it. So we did that, and he and I would kind of take turns playing it, you know, alternate every time our character dies. But of course, you know, he's such a little dickhead that he would put in the infinite health cheat, so his turn never stopped because he's a jackass. Also, this game's rated M. I'm gonna say things like that. You motherfucker. What the hell? Semi-drivers. So, you might think like, that's not the worst thing in the world, and blah, blah, blah. I guess not, but that's not the reason why it pisses me off. The reason it pisses me off is because that's the same cousin that stole my copy of Star Fox 64 all those years ago. I know he did. There is no reason for anybody else that I knew in life that would do that, because nobody else I knew had a Nintendo 64 except for him. He stole my copy of Star Fox 64. I think he lives in Alaska now, so I hope he gets eaten by a polar bear. But yeah, so that's my experience with Vice City. Wasn't the greatest, and the next time that I do play Vice City will be significantly better. And then the last game in the series that I played before before this game was Vice City Stories for the PlayStation 2, which was originally released for the PlayStation Portable, and that was the first Grand Theft Auto game that I completed 100% on my own, because before that, obviously, oh my goodness, I can't see a thing. Is there a road? I don't know. I assume there's a road. Can y'all see anything? Because I can't. There we go. Streetlights, be my guide. Also, we're in Las Venturas, the Las Vegas style area. A lot of casinos and cool stuff like that. But Vice City Stories, first Grand Theft Auto game that I completed 100%, because when I came up with the idea for the Rex series, I figured, you know, I might as well get the other games in the series that interest me, that being all of them except 1, 2, Advance, and Chinatown Wars. So I figure I get them all, and I play them all, just kind of enjoy. You know, it's something like The Saboteur, which in turn obviously took heavy basis off of these games. So I decided to buy them all up and then play them chronologically, because that's how I've done it with many games of series that I started playing. I did that with Dead Space, I did that with God of War, and technically I did not do that with BioShock, but I have since played through the BioShock series chronologically, so I guess that was neat. Oh, come on. I'm trying to find one last little thing to show off before I end this video off. I have to remember how to get to it, though. I know it's around here, but maybe not here per se. Is it? No, it's not that one either. There is like a certain turnoff that I think it's this one. The certain little turnoff area that goes to this small little town that has one little well, that has a wall right there. Ugh, look at my pimped out picador. Just all kinds of smashed. Also, I forgot to mention I'm playing this on the PlayStation 3, hence why I did not do this game when I was doing the PlayStation 2 and Xbox rec videos, because I had this game for the PS3, and yes, I could have just, you know, played it on the PS2 because that's what it was released for, and yes, I could have just waited until I got a PlayStation 4 because they re-released it there in HD along with like a bunch of other Grand Theft Auto games, so I could have just done that, but, you know, this is the version that I had. And to be fair, I don't think I actually knew about the PlayStation 4 one when I was buying up games for the Rec series, so either that or maybe it wasn't released yet. I don't remember the specific details, but honestly, you know, an HD port of a game, it's nice and all, but if it's literally the same gameplay, then I will suffice with whatever version I have at my disposal. Give me 1 second. Oh, shoot. I want to be over here. So I'll just set a waypoint here. Oh my goodness, it's so revolutionary. I could totally have this video. Yeah. Hydraulics. Hydraulics? What are you, high? Oops. Oh, my tailgate. Oh no. My boards are gonna fall out. Heaven, I don't want that. That's no good. Oh, I guess I should talk about the story a little bit. I'm not gonna reveal too much just because super spoilery, and that's kind of the main point of playing this game is for the story and the exploration and all that sort of stuff. So all I will really say is that it's just kind of a, you know, rags to riches story, kind of like they all are. This game's set in 1992 in California-esque area, and the main antagonist is played by Samuel L. Jackson, which most people, you know, realize is like kind of the biggest draw of this game. So, oh goodness, look at that. Look at that. But one thing I wanted to show off, a little Easter egg, I guess, is there's this rusty wheelchair right here. There we go. Don't know what this is. Kinda ominous. May just literally be nothing. Just something that they put in. Because you can see there's like a bunch of discarded barrels over here. So maybe there's some relation, but I don't know. But it creeps me out. So you know what? I'm gonna take it out on my car. Just chainsaw my car a little bit. Cut the tailgate off, maybe. Can I do anything? I did. Maybe I have like super duper armor on my vehicle. Maybe that's why things aren't, you know. Take that. Oh, I can get the hood off. I can get the hood off. Come on. Come on, hood. You know you want to come off. There you go. Yeah. Hood. Get out of here. Chop. Oh, the door. The door. Yep. Yes. I bet if the tailgate... Oh. Come on. You know you want to get off, tailgate. You know you just chop this thing up. The itty bitty bits. Itty bitty little pieces. Maybe this other door? Maybe not. I bet you have to have the door closed in order to... I really want this tailgate off. This is like modification, but like the opposite of modification. Come on. Well, I guess the game doesn't want to allow me to take the tailgate off for the time being, so I'll just kind of just walk up. Maybe I won't. There we go. I'll just stand on the hood or the roof of my car with a silver vibrator, and that's how I'm gonna end this video off. Just like, yeah, I guess that'll work. Alrighty. Well, actually, can I... Let me Yeah. All right, I'm leaving it off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time for the next Psych's Wreck.